This is Frank Islam. I want to thank you for giving me an opportunity to have a conversation with you. Let me say a few words about my story and my journey from Azamgarh to Aligarh to America. I was born in Azamgarh and I spent the first few years of my life in Azamgarh. The memory and the thought of Azamgarh still lingers in my mind. It has never faded away from my memory. It's still fresh in my heart, in my mind, in my thought, as it was long years ago. This is where my ancestors were born, and this is where they're buried beneath the beloved city. This is where I taught how to ride a bike in a hot summer sun. This is where I was taught how to catch a kite in brown, muddy waters filled with rice paddies. My parents moved our family to Varanasi, a major cultural, spiritual, and industrial city on the bank of the river Ganges. I have a fond memory of this city. It is where my journey began. This city shaped my story. It is where I learned about the richness of the religious diversity and respect for other religions. I firmly and strongly believe that diversity makes us stronger. Diversity brings people together. When we are together, we can help shape a better future for India. Then I went to Aligarh Muslim University. My days at AMU had a profound effect on me. It was an exciting part of my life, but sometimes it was chaotic. But nevertheless, it was filled with charms, cheers, changes, and challenges, and memory remains enduring. Aligarh Muslim University provided me with the basic building blocks to become a successful entrepreneur and to become a passionate and thoughtful leader. Let me also add that Aligarh Muslim University provided me with an excellent education. While attending Aligarh Muslim University, I met a professor, Wolfgang Throm, from the University of Colorado in Boulder, Colorado. He convinced me that I should go to America to pursue expanded opportunities and get a cutting-edge education in the emerging field of computer science. So, at the age of 15, I decided to leave my family and friends in India. With just a few $100s in my pocket, I went to Boulder, Colorado to get an education and to pursue the American dream. Across the Atlantic Ocean, to pursue the America's richness and also to ensure that I can attain and achieve America's dream. So I got my bachelor's and master's degree in computer science from the University of Colorado. As you all know, I always wanted to own my own business, but I did not come from a family that owned a business. I also had no personal experience or role model in business. Once I had experience after working with a couple of companies, I felt ready to go out on my own and acquired a company called QSS Group Incorporated that were located in Washington, D.C. in 1994 for $45,000. That was the best investment that I ever made. I must admit the first few years were not easy. I worked 12-hour days, 7 days a week for little to no pay. My journey was not a straight line. Indeed, there were numerous twists and turns. What enabled me to prevail on the journey was the opportunity presented by the American dream. With the help of a wonderful management team that I have recruited over time, we built that company from one employee, that's me, to more than 3,000 employees and approximately $300 million in annual revenue. The team of talented managers were essential to everything. Success in business is a team sport. So when people ask me how I became successful, it was not me, but we who made it happen. In 2007, after 13 years in business, I sold my company to Pro Systems. That sale allowed me to establish a private foundation that supports educational, cultural, and artistic causes around the world, including in India and the United States. Now I'm concentrating on community and social engagement, on philanthropic activities by sharing and giving back. Now let me say a few words about my role and responsibility in the Biden campaign. I'm part of the Biden's national finance team, which means we need to raise funds for the campaign so that they have the financial resources to make their campaign successful. Thank you very much for listening, and God bless you all.